Hey Virgo, your August tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. Your theme is timing, and it is represented by the Dead Man's Fingers mushroom, which is kind of a weird mushroom, but it lasts years instead of days, like a lot of other mushrooms. And it almost chooses a favorable time to pass, according to the guidebook anyway. So we do have 3 cards to get more information on what the role timing will play in your month. So first you have the Knight of Pentacles, which it tells me that this is about pacing, sustainability, and the quality of something that is built slowly over time and not haphazardly thrown together in a hurry. This is a court card, and so it represents you tapping into this energy wherever you can find it residing in yourself. And so you're looking at timing through the lens of slow and steady wins the race. Now, second, you have the Four of Swords. So, like that old saying says, there's a time for everything, and this is your time for rest. You might have to find time to actively do nothing, which could be the most productive use of time if you can step back from judging it and let it serve its vital purpose of replenishing your psyche. And since we're talking about timing, it says to place the priority of rest before burnout and not after. It's an ounce of prevention, right? Now, third, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. And so this talks about knowing when it's the right or wrong time to move on from something that you've invested in, knowing when to cut your losses or to hang on a little longer because it's about to pay off, or it will pay off in the long run if you don't give up. The answer is going to differ for everybody in every situation, but it could be a prevailing theme of situations that you might be facing this month. Now, getting into your week-to-week forecast, the week 1, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Big focus on home here, whether that's referring to the environment in which you live or the home that is your physical body. You'll be focusing on making that be a more comfortable place for yourself, a place of more pleasure and security. And with the Queens, we're looking at the receptive side of your psyche. So giving yourself comfort and beauty and nourishment in whatever form that you have been needing. Also, sensuality and connecting to nature, of which your body is an inextricable component or product of. Now, week 2, you have the Star, major spiritual restoration of something sorely needed. Self-esteem, connection, faith, hope, love, vision. This is a ray of light in a dark time, and it might come at the exact perfect time to heal this part of yourself that has felt like it is starting to drift at sea. And sometimes this comes in the form of like the perfect song, the exact right card if you pull cards for yourself, or like a well-timed hug or an I love you text. Now, week 3, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and so a period of assessment, likely around your timing in the past, like what has been beneficial, what hasn't, and you're taking stock of the successes and failures and crafting a fresh strategy to move forward with. And you could be seeing results on something that you've been nurturing and tending to and wanting to take what lesson you can from what has worked and apply it to something else that you would like to see succeed. So with this does come some possible pruning away of factors that were slowing down progress or hampering your agility when it does come to your timing. Now, week 4, you have the Six of Wands, and so you're feeling recognized and seen for something that you've accomplished or something that you are and have decided to display in some way. So whatever it is, it's cause for celebration. Whether that's a little personal happy dance or like a big celebration. You have a lot to be proud of by the end of the month, and yes, there will be others to thank, but be sure to soak up the applause and take your bows here. Now, for work, you have, this is the literary tarot, so these are novels. You have the Sun, represented by Black Beauty, and the Magician, Journey to the West. 2 major arcana indicating a pretty big moment in your story arc. Now, for the self-employed, this is a sign of better times and stepping into the light with or without an invitation. The Magician, to me, is definitely a one-person show, and you are deciding to put it on. Stage or no stage, you're doing it. You will have to tap into your optimism in order to find the courage, and then combine that courage with everything and anything else that is at your fingertips right now. So with timing as your theme, it pretty much says that this is your time to shine. Now, for those employed in an organization, you know that moment in the office when Pam was like floundering as a salesperson. She can't stand it. She's not good at it. And then some solicitor comes in looking for the office administrator. And she just like has this light bulb moment, and she stands up and she says, "Oh, that's me. I'm the office administrator." And essentially declares herself a new job. Now, of course, she gets away with it because the company's in transition and, any questions about it kind of fall through the cracks. But that's what these cards remind me of in a traditional employment setting. You're like doing or dressing for or showing up like the job that you want. So people start to see you that way, and they start to see you in that light and in that capacity. And even if it doesn't actually manifest right here in August, it is the start of an entirely new trajectory or career path for you. Now for love, you have the Nine of Wands with the Four of Wands. And so this really runs parallel with this, Four of Swords. It really runs parallel with the Four of Swords up here with that Eight of Cups reversed. Now for couples, I do see even in the most loving relationships, some healthy time apart before some specific issue becomes too much to handle. Like before this Nine of Wands becomes the Ten of Wands, the burden. Take a time out for yourself. This is definitely, it's not ending, everything is fine, but this is for the long-term health and good of the relationship. I mean, that's only if that resonates, because I do see something else here. For some, life could be getting really stressful and you might need to retreat with your partner to share space with them so that you can show back up to life with your cup refilled and your energy reactivated. It's like your couple time together, your retreat and your cocooning time does give you that second wind. Now for singles, this is where timing your rest versus keep trying to show up is going to come into play. Nine of Wands in dating, it feels to me like a series of disappointing encounters, and a really great connection could be just around the corner. But if you show up in this sort of embattled, my last 10 dates sucked and so I'm prepared to not have fun, don't waste my time energy, it could create like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So give yourself the time outs that you need in between so that each interaction gets a fair chance. Each person is new. So for your affirmation for the month of August, it says, nature loves me. Opening my heart to nature helps me feel happy and peaceful. That really ties in. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles here. This is talking about connecting with nature and taking care of your physical body. So I hope that helps. It looks like a great August for you, Virgo, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.